What are we up to out here? You just guarding the property like a good dog. As you saw there, I took these things out of storage. I store them from April through October up in Big Bear because the temperatures never get really hot in the summer. Down here, it gets 115 in my garage. And even though I flush, drain, blow out, run carb spray through, if I leave these things in the high desert, somehow when I go to fire them up, the jets are clogged in the carburetor. And then it's a headache, especially on a 4-stroke. To get the carb out of there, clean all the jets, put it back together. And I like my stuff to run good. I just opened up the camper. It's been sitting all summer. I do start it once a month as far as the Jenny goes. I just start it and the thing fires up. So it's been sitting for about a month. So let's see. It takes a few clicks here. You never want to burn out a starter motor, but give it a few clicks and it will eventually. It is dead cold it's been sitting for a month. Battery's stuck right now. There it goes. Third try. But she's been sitting here. It's absolutely gorgeous today. It's 70 degrees and there's an ounce of wind. And just look at this view out of my backyard here. So anyway, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to get them all prepped in the next week and get ready for my favorite time of the year, man. Camping season, Glamis. There's still some food and stuff in here from last year. I'll have to go through all this and make sure we know that's still good. Sugar, right? Ah, look at that. You got candy in there. I want to go ahead and get these quads ready to camp. Dead cold, sitting since last April when I flushed the car, pulled the battery. I just put gas in it, put it on prime. Now I got to put it on run, I think. Let's see, reserve, prime. Oh, that's run right there. Yeah, that's on right there. So that's what I wanted to accomplish. A clean starting quad without all the carb issues from all the California gas. So all I got to do now is make sure it runs good. I'm going to let it warm up for quite a while. It's been sitting. Put the seat back on, and then all I got to do is swap the paddles, and this sucker's ready, and I will move on to my kids. I bought a bunch of these from Suzuki because, all the work we had done, they were using zip ties and stuff, and actually some of our fuel lines were actually missing these, so for a fuel line to pop off in the middle of the dunes, it's not good. So I bought these from the factory. These seal the fuel line all the way around. And you can use a small pipe clamp, but a zip tie won't do that. A zip tie will leave a corner, and it kind of makes that fuel line have like a bump in it. So use the factory fuel clamps, man. They're cheap. It's that time of year again. It's time to camp. It's time to... I know. But you can guard my house. You can guard my house. You can kill the bad guys. He's never ridden a 400 before, and he should have a helmet and gear on, but I'm a bad dad. We'll behave, I promise, right?
Sort of.
We're bad. We're bad dads.
Bad dads.
See that little throttle? That made him laugh. You see that smile? Bikes are supposed to give you a smile. Alright, if a little fuel and a battery does the trick. Oh, what's up with the battery? So my camera did something weird as I was trying to shut it down, sticking GoPros. They should have it figured out by now. I love GoPros, but they have a software issue. And if you own GoPros, you know what I'm talking about, and you're nodding your head. Yep. They glitch, they freeze, they do weird stuff. Not all the time. Only the times when you really want footage. My point being, I'm glad it didn't start. I'm glad the battery's dead, because we found out that the bow gasket's leaking all the way around the car, which tells me they used the original gasket. When they put this thing back together, you know, they forgot the fuel clamps, they used the original gasket, they lost these two fasteners, didn't replace them, so this thing was flopping around. I love how they got these things running, but it's those details. I'm a detail guy. Those details just bother me. It's like I teach my mechanics, look, when you walk away from a job, don't walk away. Yeah, go clean up your tools, go clean your hands, come back and double check your job. And guess what? Oh, I forgot this. Oh, I left a tool here. Oh, that's just the way my mind works. Don't trust yourself. That's how you have accidents. So anyway, we're going to revisit this. I'm ordering the base gasket right now, and I'm ordering a new battery. We'll revisit this once these parts get back in here.
3 weeks later.
This administration is horrible, they're corrupt, and they must be stopped. And the only way to stop them is putting Trump in the White House in 2024, and that's going to happen.
Parkinson's disease or Parkinson's-like symptoms after being exposed now, you may be eligible for substantial financial compensation.
To enable people.
So I ended up getting the parts I needed to fix the dash, and then this is the carb gasket. This thing was leaking after I started it, and I'm looking at this gasket here. Let's get some light on the subject. Pretty, oh, how can I tell? I can't really tell, but it's flat. There is no convex to it, and there's a couple pieces of debris right here. Oh, actually, those are pits, okay, and then this part of the gasket here is cracking. So this is the original gasket from 07. If you look in here, there's quite a bit of garbage in here. So we're gonna clean this out. We're gonna put a new gasket in. And I see a bunch of new jets in there. So they did rejet it, and I'm happy with what they did. Because a lot of times you can reuse these, but being that it's this old, I wouldn't have. So I'm gonna take this gasket out, clean this channel on top and bottom, reseal this thing, put it back together. And then this battery right here, we bought at Glamis last year. We got 2 trips out of it, and then I had it on a tender all year, just sitting. And the tender is supposed to be safe, right? It's supposed to not overcharge. I had it on here, and you see it's dead. So I got a brand new battery, the factory battery. I got her back together, got all the fuel clamps back on there. And the top of this carburetor was dirty on both sides. It looked like it's been leaking for a while. I'm glad I caught that, and I hope I solved the problem. So if you remember last time, there was fluid leaking all around the bowl gasket here, and I got a new gasket in there. I don't see any fluid leaking. Double checking, make sure I got all the clamps on that were off. Make sure the carb is tight. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. Now we just have to switch out the paddles. So I'm gonna go grab the paddles and bring them in here. We missed October. It was hot, so no big deal. We missed all of November. It wasn't hot at the end, but it was hot in the beginning, and we were super busy. And then we're almost gonna miss December, except I got one weekend I can go. And we're gonna go, otherwise we miss half the season. And here we are. So it's gonna have to be the weekend of my 35th wedding anniversary. Me and my boys skipping out. Could be a problem. Almost forgot all my GoPro stuff. Batteries. extra cameras. It is Saturday. It's December 16th. It is the eve of my 35th wedding anniversary. What am I doing? I'm going to Glamis with my boy. Some of you are like, oh, you're in trouble, boy. Well, it's an agreement. My wife actually has to babysit our grandbabies, cheerfully so. So she'll be doing that. So we're taking advantage of this weekend. It's gonna have to be a short trip. That's why we're heading out tonight, Saturday night. We're gonna come home Tuesday night. So we're gonna try to get like 3 nights and 2.5 days. You're coming with us. Are you gonna be the sand dune puppy? Are you gonna be the sand dune puppy? Are you gonna be the sand dune puppy? All right. It's almost 3 in the morning. We got here about 1 and just unloaded the quads and set up the camper. And the heater wouldn't work like the first half hour, and I figured out it was never shut off all the way. So the heater thinks for itself, and because it wasn't shut off all the way, it does a safety shutdown if there's no fuel supply, no propane supply. And I turned it all the way off, let it sit a few minutes, came on, got that figured out. But it was 52 degrees in here, and I'm thinking we're gonna freeze tonight. So we got some new rugs in here, new additions to the camper. We also put a new rug in there. And we better turn off this light right here. And we also brought the new Dune puppy, and she's sleeping in her kennel in there. And then Kobe's got the media center going, right? All plugged in, charging. Are you cozy?
Yes, very.
So you were asking me, what did you want?
I was saying, am I allowed to have a snack at 3 in the morning?
Yeah, whatever you want. We're camping.
Really? Whatever?
Yeah, just whatever.
On camera.
So,
okay.
I am beat tired. I loaded all day, prepared stuff all day, and I'm gonna go lay down right there and watch TV.
The next day.
All right, so a little malfunction on the camper. I'm trying to cool off the camper because it's getting hot in here, right? It was up to 75. It's down to 73 now. But so I pulled on the blinds and they fell off behind the couch, and I was in the middle of unloading and trying to hook up the interweb. I was getting frustrated, so I just left it. So to put the blinds back in, you got to take all of this stuff off, all this trim. Now, to be honest with you, I don't like the trim in my camper. If I want trim, I'll go to a hotel like in Vegas. See how this is very simple and there's no trim, and they have these little keepers so you can stabilize your blinds as you drive? That's what I'm gonna end up doing here. I'm gonna keep the top part like this, but I'm getting rid of the side trim that people always just lean on and stuff. And I'll install the little keepers here and then it'll be done, but get these blinds fixed. We got some good little rips in, huh?
Yeah.
That was fun.
It's awesome.
It sure is pretty. When the sun is at an angle and you get all the shadows. Pretty cool, huh, buddy? head home in the morning. This is our shortest trip since we had the tiny camper, but I just wanted to get one in, like I said, before the holidays. You know, it's like after December, it's like you miss half the season. And man, these things are running great. So fun.
Well, you know what, Dad?
What?
I think that was my favoriteest ride out of all of them. So
That was your bestest one?
That was my bestest, favoriteest ride.
Was it gooder than yesterday's?
Way gooder. Oh, I highly recommend unlocking your hips, because the first ride I didn't do that, and now my back is killing me. So.
Well, you look like you had a lot of fun. We were jumping and roosting and hitting all them bowls. Let's go get Mrs. Precious out. How about that?
Oh, I love the feeling of sand in my teeth.
In your teeth.
In my teeth.
These are good puppers. These are good puppers. These are puppers.
Whew, that was a fun ride. Oh, you have Velcro?
It's buckle and Velcro.
It makes it so much easier too.
So you know where to go. When you put your helmet in the side, so it holds your boots up, and then mine will hold all of it up. Come on.
She's got a piece of charcoal.
Just showing y'all this beautiful sunset here as we close out the day.
It's raining.
What? It's raining?
It's raining.
Man, no way.
Oh, hallelujah. Hallelujah. Ah.
My Precious hanging out. I'm working on videos. Look, camping tip number 76. I use a lot of paper plates, like who wants to do dishes when we're camping, but I do not like plastic utensils. I like steel utensils. So to save water, what I do is after we're done eating, I fill up this cup and I put 2 squirts of this stuff in there. This is called Gain Power Blast. This stuff, I think if you just smell it, you're clean. It smells so good. And I let them soak in there. And at the end of the night, I come in here and I do the dishes out of the cup. I use this cup water and I wash the dishes and then I rinse them really lightly here, let them dry overnight and put them away. It saves a ton of water. What you doing, buddy?
Nothing.
You going for cereal?
Yep. I'm hungry.
All right, it's okay. Course, the 3rd course meal, right? What are we having?
Oops, all berries. Captain Crunch.
What are we having?
This.
All berries. Oh, I'm gonna have to try that before the night's over.
Yes, because they might be gone.
We already had pizza, and then we had
Sliders.
White Cat. What are they called? White Caps?
White Castle
Fat Cat?
sliders.
Wait, what?
White Castle sliders.
Oh, we had. Oh, that's right. We had White Castle sliders, and I've never had these. Or maybe I had them like when I was a kid, but these ain't bad, man. Those are pretty dang good. Like, I cooked me one. I'm like, that's the last time I've ever eaten one. Next time I'm having at least 2.
Oh, also I got this as a white elephant gift at a junior high fellowship party.
That's not nice. A white elephant?
A white elephant.
A white elephant.
That's what, yeah.
How's my Precious doing? What's she doing? What's our Precious doing? Yeah, she's getting down.
How's my Precious? How's my Precious? How's my Precious?
Hey, how's your dinner?
It's awesome. It's this natural meat that you bought from your...
Hey, how's that dinner?
Dad, this burger is awesome. With the natural meat from your carnivore diet, it's killer.
Oh, man. Oh, you were a scavenger pup. I see you putting your food on the floor and eating it. That means you were competing when you were a baby. Hopefully you'll get over that. Well, this is day 2. Had a great day 1. A lot of hangout time. Went on a ride. Cooked some killer burgers last night. From the natural, from one of my meat supply places where it's no hormones, no antibiotics, all grass-fed. Great burgers, like 3rd-pound burgers. So we have our little system here. We keep our trash here. These are the bags we buy at the grocery center, and we throw them up there. We keep our trash here out of the temptation of the dog, and we take it out once a day, put it in the back of the truck. We put our dirty clothes here, and we take it out, you know, every other day, throw it in the back of the truck. And we got our whole kitchen set up here. All that work I did for all these devices is working great. Charging, hooked up, charging, doodads. I actually need another shelf up here. I'm probably gonna put it somewhere here or here for all this GoPro stuff, or maybe I'll move this and mount it to the wall. And this, of course, as I said before, powers the interweb, both DC and AC. So we turn the Jenny off and we still got internet, and then we turn it off at night so it doesn't suck the juice out of the batteries. But everything's working great. You know, I got that new mattress down there. Sleep like a baby. My son has the upper apartment, sleeps like a baby. And it's about 10:20 and I'm about to walk the baby.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
You good?
Like and subscribe.